Wow. My God. I'm in heaven.
Solar Opposites centers around the lives of two aliens named Corvo and Terry. The odd couple have escaped their home planet Schlorp after its destruction by an asteroid and find themselves stranded in the suburbs of Middle America. They are accompanied by two childlike replicants, Yumulak and Jesse, as well as the baby-like Pupa. The fifth member of this family, the ever-silent Pupa, will eventually evolve into a creature made to destroy Earth and terraform it into a new Schlorp, but for now he's just kinda cute.
Wow, seems like a pretty important job to put Pupa. Oh, that's sick, Pupa. Don't eat the gooblers. Bad Pupa.
Similar to Rick and Morty, Solar Opposites blends a sci-fi adventure with a family drama.
We know it's a puberty thing and that we're turning into adults.
What's puberty?
Stories range from Terry and Corvo creating a real version of their favorite TV show character to Yumulak and Jesse just wanting to fit into high school.
Bango, bango, I'm Fun Bucket!
Throughout the series, Corvo and Terry get on each other's nerves, as Corvo incessantly wants to follow protocol and fix the ship, while Terry would rather have a fun time on Earth. The lack of cooperation between Corvo and Terry causes Corvo to excrete a red goobler as part of an odd alien stress mechanism.
Hey, little fella.
A red goobler's sole desire is to destroy the person from which he has spawned from, and after tormenting Corvo, he eventually escapes with the promise of returning one day to finish the job. Meanwhile, Yumulak and Jesse have a hard time fitting in at school.
E.T. sucks. Go back to Uranus.
Yumulak, unable to deal with bullies, begins shrinking them with an alien ray gun until he eventually gets into the habit of collecting these shrunken people and storing them in a giant vivarium in the wall. This establishes the B-plot in Solar Opposites, though the story of the wall actually has the more consistent through-line. Captured inhabitants form a new society within the vivarium, in which people at the top of the wall rule over those at the bottom. A new captor, Tim, enters the wall to find what looks to be a post-apocalyptic hellscape, in which gangs rob newcomers of the random stuff that they had on them when they were captured by Yumulak. Since most have little of value, the vast majority of the sustenance available in the wall is candy given to them by Jesse, who they worship as a loving god. Tim begins to protect people who enter the wall from the bandits, meeting Sherry in the process.
Come with me if you want to live. That's from Predator.
It's from the Terminator.
Oh, crap, really? Because I've been saying that for weeks. Are you sure?
I've seen that movie 100 times.
We should go. I'm such an idiot.
Tim shows Sherry around, bringing her to civilized parts within the wall and introducing her to Pedro. Tim, Sherry, and Pedro attempt to barter for insulin for Pedro's diabetic father who has been forced to live off candy, but in doing so end up causing a commotion within the wall's marketplace. The Duke, the vivarium's ruler, has Pedro executed as punishment, and Tim and Sherry vow to bring change to the wall. Plotting against the Duke, Tim and Sherry start a rebel force with the help of Pedro's father, and attempt to steal the Duke's food supply. Pedro's dad betrays Tim and Sherry, blaming them for the death of his son, leaving Tim captured and sentencing Sherry to be thrown down the boohoo hole.
I have different plans for you, Tim.
While Tim is in prison, he writes letters calling for an open revolution. Sherry, having survived her fall down the boohoo hole, rescues Tim from his prison with a new rebel force that was inspired by Tim's writings. Tim, now the leader of the rebellion, makes a plan to storm the top of the wall. The night before the revolt, he and Sherry make love. As the downtrodden inhabitants of the wall storm the top, the Duke unleashes a trap, flooding the lower regions of the wall and killing many. Even with high casualties, their assault is successful, and Tim enters the Duke's personal chamber only to find it empty. He discovers the Duke has a secret tunnel which exits to the outside world and freedom, and the Duke has escaped through it. Rather than tell the other inhabitants, Tim seizes the moment and kills Sherry, the only other person who knows of the hole's existence, and assumes control of the wall for himself. Meanwhile, the pupa has begun to change colors, much to Terry and Corvo's surprise, ending the season with the potential for world-ending doom on the horizon.
Do you think we should tell Terry and Corvo?
Nah, they're already all wound up.
But what if he evolves and kills all of us?
Yeah, right. Like that'll ever happen.
See you next season, everyone.